cause you hold a humble. Hell, Friday, but I wanna double. I love the air when I double humble. Laying down on something that I took a walk.
Do 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 boom.
If you've ever baked your own bread, you probably prefer this to the supermarket bread. But the problem with this stuff is that it goes rock hard in a day or so. While the supermarket bread, well, that stays soft for ages.
So what have they done to supermarket bread to make it stay softer than home-baked bread? To reveal what they're really doing to our food, I've come up with a surprising idea. I've set up my own food factory inside this barn. So it's the battle of the breads. Homemade versus factory-made. Rock hard versus stay soft. I prefer making homemade bread, but it doesn't stay soft for ages like supermarket bread does. I'm going to try and discover why.
Now, making bread is fairly easy because you need very few ingredients.
For home-baked bread, you only need flour, water and yeast. When you add water to flour, it gets sticky and stretchy. It's this change which makes bread possible. Working the dough makes it stretchier.
Now look at that. And that's formed by me pushing the dough backwards and forwards and being quite rough with it. That's done. Now what I'm going to do is pop it in this bowl here and let that rise.
Bread maker, baby!
Experts decided they could reinvent bread. They could make it quicker and stay fresh longer.
A research team in Chorleywood in Hertfordshire were trying to work on a new method of mass-producing bread when they came up with a unique mixing machine. Now I'm going to try and have a go at my own version of this using this bin.
I'm going to have to build a high-power mixing machine with super strong mixing blades. These blades will help beat lots of extra air bubbles into the dough to make it lighter.
To get the mixing power I need, I'm going to use this beast of a drill.
My barn-built version of the Chorleywood machine will mix the dough faster and more vigorously than working the dough by hand. But supermarket bread needs more than high-power mixing to make it stay soft. It has more ingredients than home-baked bread.
This is Bread Improver, and it really makes supermarket bread. And in here, there's lots of different ingredients, and they're on the back of the packet here. So we've got fats and emulsifiers, and what they do, they make the air bubbles evenly spaced, small and airtight, and that keeps the bread nice and springy and stops it going stale.